So this is The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood, and I just finished reading this book a little while ago, and I thought it was very interesting, very similar to Fahrenheit 451 or 1984, which are two books that I also love. And The Handmaid's Tale takes place in a dystopian society in the United States called the Republic of Gilead, and this is basically a theocratic government based on very, very strict Christian ideals, and it is actually based on the Puritans. So when Margaret Atwood wrote this book, she had one rule, which was she would not include anything that did not already happen historically, which makes this book very interesting, which means that everything that happens in this book happened at a certain point in time throughout history. So yeah, I thought that was very interesting. But the main character of this book, Offred, is something called a handmaid, and Offred is not her real name, it was just a name that was given to her. And the handmaids are basically like the few remaining fertile women, because the society is all about making babies for the powerful, because there are very few fertile women left. So the handmaids are basically servants for the powerful military commanders, and they have these rituals basically where they get pregnant, which you can figure out for yourself how they do that. But yeah, so basically Offred is a handmaid, and she sort of dreams of her old life, her old normal life, where she had a husband and a daughter, and she's basically navigating her life in fear. But then she starts to sort of hold on to these rebellious beliefs and like dream of things that are forbidden. Like I said, very similar to 1984 or Fahrenheit 451. This book is basically about going against a corrupt regime, which I love that storyline for any kind of book. But yeah, if you haven't read The Handmaid's Tale, I would highly recommend it. It is very good. There's also a sequel to this called The Testaments, which I will be looking forward to reading as well and making a video on that once I read it.